So guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna go to the Colombo area and get some cream bun and some bakery, semi sambal bun. So that's something sweet, spicy, onion type. So if you are a spicy food fan, and you want to have something for dinner, it's a perfect option. So I'm gonna have you guys come ride with me, and I'm gonna show you my favorite spot to grab these the baker related items. So let's get moving. Guys, the time right now is 10:38 p.m. So a lot of stores here in Sri Lanka, they close around 9:30, 10:30, or at most 11 o'clock, most of them. But the bakery that I'm gonna show you today is open 24 hours. Yeah, that's right. So if you are gonna feel hungry, maybe at middle of night, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and if you are close to the company with the area, that's Colombo 2, or it's commonly known as Slave Island. I think they don't use the name anymore. So Slave Island area, or anywhere around that, and you want to grab a bite at night, something to eat for dinner, or just because you are hungry. So what this ambulance is literally doing, so he was going this way and then he made a U-turn here and he's going back, so he maybe don't know the place, it seems. My god, that guys, that type of situation, very risky, because someone is serious, or someone is in health risk, and the ambulance doesn't know the road that they are going, or something like that, like where to go, or they miss the road. Because when it comes to health issues, every second counts, every second. You even delay few seconds to minute, there might be someone's life at risk. So anyways, moving on. I personally, my meal routine is very different. So it's like I have my lunch at 4 p.m. or around 5 p.m. I completely avoid breakfast. I don't know, it's just my system for years. I'm not a fan of having breakfast, but sometimes I do. Okay, and I'm not fan of tea or coffee. No, I don't take either of them. But sometimes when I'm with my family members, if they're gonna be making some tea, then I'm gonna grab a glass of tea as well. So I don't drink anything hot like that. It's not very common case with me in my life. So since I have my lunch around 4-5 p.m., I don't have my dinner at night. So in middle of the night, that's like something that's after 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, or 1 o'clock even, I tend to get a little bit hungry. But I don't want food, I don't want heavy meals. I just want something that's light food. So something like I don't know what you call that type of a meal that you're having for time pass, or just because you want to have something. It's not because you are hungry, but you just want to have something. You're just feeling bored, so you want to. So I don't go with junk food either. That's like chips, sweets. I don't go with any of them. I just want something that's in middle of food, and like a meal, a proper meal, and in middle of something that's light meal. So that's where this type of the bun that comes, like I said, scenic sambal, we call it scenic sambal. So that's because it's a spicy onion flavored with sugar included in it. So it gives a mixed taste, spicy, sugary, and if you're gonna have it with a cup of tea, that's 10 out of 10. I'm not lying, guys. If you haven't tried this, if you are a tourist here in Sri Lanka, you want to try that with a cup of tea. It's gonna be really, really good. So something I noticed today is that the lights in the Parliament Road are off. So So this is the Parliament Road, the back was the Parliament Gate, and the lights are off here. I don't know why. So guys, I am still trying to figure out what can I do for the helmet, because so there's something, a doubt that I have, you know. So when I just riding, the helmet goes down. So I don't know if the camera view is going down as well, like if you're just going below this, or if you're actually able to see the vehicles in front of me. Because every time it just goes down, I instantly pull the camera up. So on that basis, I don't know, and I just don't want to risk it keeping it down, and then my the recorded video is gonna be messed up. In case if you guys don't see the road, or from here, this area, you don't see the road, it's gonna be messed up. So there's something that I need to figure out, guys, whether in Batrumul area, if there are any 24/7 bakeries. That is something for me to figure out. I still don't know if there are any, but I guess there might be, I don't know. But I'm if you have seen my previous vlogs and videos, I am more of taking tours in the Colombo 2 area, like the slave island or company with the area. So I know more like stuff around that area rather than the other places of Colombo or out of Colombo. So guys, I have also planned a trip to Gaul. We're gonna be doing it this week, but there is a problem that I'm facing. So my previous video, I might have uploaded a 4K quality. I said I won't be doing 4K because my internet upload speed is too low. So it took me almost a whole day to upload that, and it took me like more than few hours to edit the video, and then there wasn't much editing to that, but still took me a few hours because of the the rendering, Final Cut Pro, and all that stuff. And the uploading, it took forever, guys. That's why I don't want to do 4K, because the upload speed in my home, or the internet speed, overall internet speed in my area of residence, is too slow. So I have an option that is either I have to, I don't know if this is a really good option, or if it is even an option that works out. It's on, I don't know, it's just on my, it's an idea on my mind that I'd bring my laptop and my the mobile. So I have to share hotspot from my mobile. I have to go to the goal phase area, that's Colombo 2. So it's like the main of the Colombo. So there is, the internet speed is really high. They got 5G connection there on dialogue. So I'm actually using Mobitel in my home because dialogue speed is really bad in my area. But I noticed that in goal phase with 5G, it's really fast. So I don't know about the upload speed, which is yet for me to test. So I want to do one day, I want to one day take my camera and then my mobile and then my laptop, try uploading. So I have to edit the video at my home first, in my home. So and then I have to go for uploading there. So if the upload speed is good, I should be good. So every time I have to go somewhere like that place, and then with the 5G connection, because in my place there is no 5G, even though it's inside the Colombo, but it's Greater Colombo. It's Greater Colombo, so outside, I mean not outside Colombo, but it's like the extension part of the Colombo region. my helmet keep coming down. I don't know if this view is how is the view. So what I'm gonna do now, let's get a solution to this problem together. I'm gonna ride for a little bit with my camera set like this. Hopefully that the video is recorded well, and then I'm just if the video is not good, I'm just gonna show it to you guys how it is, and then crop out the content from the while I'm doing the editing. So this is how my helmet is right now. This is how it's moving. So this is the view, guys. How is the view like this? I have to check it once I go home if the view is really feasible. I mean, if it is feasible, I don't have to keep moving my helmet. But there's another problem, that it's partially covering my eyes. You know, the top part of the helmet is covering my eyes, so I have to move it up a bit. I think it's because of the GoPro, or I have to get a better mount, you know. So this mount is completely, this is a strap mount, it's completely relying on my helmet. So the weight is pulling up when the wind is there, the wind flow, its weight is pulling up, and then the helmet is moving towards the front. So either I have to keep my head too straight. If I keep my head down like this for a second, it's moving down. So if I'm gonna keep my head too straight, it's gonna cause me neck pain and uncomfortable ride overall. So we are now almost close to the location. Guys, I don't know the road names much here in Sri Lanka overall. So you know, some people, when the light turns like that, they just still continue to move because there's no green light in the other side. But I don't want to risk it. There are days where there is scopes here. You see the small like checkpoint like stuff. So the cope sign sometime inside that, and then it's gonna cause problem, you know. I don't want to risk it. So today what I'm gonna get is, today I'm gonna get 2 cream buns. They are really sweet. And then I'm gonna get 1 sinisambo bun for the night. I mean, moving the helmet up, it's really hassle for me. I'm not gonna lie. So recently, for like 3 days, these roads were closed after 7:30 p.m. because there was the Pereira celebrations. Unfortunately, I didn't join it. I didn't even vlog it because it was too crowded, and then the you know, there was no route I could enter this place. I don't know. It was just all closed down. And then my friend who went, they told me there was some incident with the elephants. I don't know, some 3-4 elephants, I don't know. So I really don't wanna, I mean, I had been to Pereira last year, I guess, if I am correct. But even when I was there last year, there was like 2 elephants that went rogue. And the trainer, I guess the person who owns the elephant, or the trainer, You had to control it with stick and chain, some stuff like that, and people, they freaked out a bit. So oh shit, guys, I need to go to the bank first, but okay, never mind. We're gonna go here and then we're gonna go to the banks because my cash in my pocket is over. So I don't keep cash here, guys, because it's very uncertain. You know, when you keep cash, it just goes invisible. So it's rather better you keep money in the car and some petty cash in your purse. So this is the bakery, guys. Here they are 24/7 open. Rendu cream bun tawa?
Chocolate cream, huh?
Oh, normal. Chocolate ika chocolate cream tawa rendu. Oru sini sambal bun istawa.
Chocolate cream rendu.
Sini sambal undu.
Sini sambal. Sini sambal.
So they got variety of foods here. So guys, I got 2 chocolate cream buns and 1 sini sambal. So the last time I got normal cream bun, I didn't know that they had chocolate cream bun. It was an option. So they got variety of you know, bakery related items. They are open 24/7. So now what we are gonna do is we're gonna head to Golf's area, and I'm gonna have you guys ride with me, take a tour at night. The Golf's area at night. I need to go to the bank. Oh shoot. Okay, never mind. So when we are back home, on the way back home, we can hopefully get an ATM. We can withdraw some cash. You know, there is something that I must also say. So in my last video, I said the kids especially and the people, they stare at the GoPro camera. It's not just the kid and the people. Actually, it seems that when the cops, they see you with a GoPro camera, they actually wanna pull you over. I don't know if they're doing that because they wanna be in the content that I'm making, or anyone that's with the GoPro camera is making, or if it is just bringing the attention that what this guy is up to with the GoPro camera, you know. So there will always be some police right in this turn, waiting to catch you if you're gonna pass the signal light. You see, this is the traffic here. So this is for the signal light matter. So this light, it suddenly turns red, you know, and then if you're gonna pass, you are gonna get ticket fine right here. See guys, like I said, there is always scope here. So guys, did you just see that? I was just like, not even a minute ago, I was saying that when the cop, they see you with the GoPro, they're just gonna pull you over for no reason. I mean, I am not lying, guys. I promise that I have went through this road multiple times on my previous vlogs, and like every day I go through this road, you know. It's almost like that, or at least 5 times a week. They never stop me. Ever since I put the GoPro on the this helmet, I don't know, just the cops are pulling me right and left, but there's no issues. I mean, they don't do anything. They just check the documents and then they just let you go. So I don't know if they want to be in the content, or if it's just the camera on the helmet is bringing the attention. So we are right now in the golf face area. It's a beautiful view, Shangri-La, and we got a lot of buildings coming here. I mean, it's a development, right? It looks beautiful, but you know what's the downside? So when only a small part of the nation looks beautiful, like looks really like modern, you know, only a small part in the nation, and the rest it looks like outdated. That's what the bad stuff is. So look at that, really nice. So when you come to Gold Face, you see this type of buildings, and I mean this Kolupiti Gold Face area. But when you go anywhere else, I'm not really sure. I haven't been to Kandy, I haven't been to other provinces, so I don't know if there are. But I mean, like the major modernized location, you might think, as per what I know, is this area. So guys, now we let's go head back to our home. Let's head back to Batrumule. We're gonna go through the Kolupiti area, and there's a police checkpoint in the front as well. I really hope that this guy doesn't pull me over. Ever since I put the GoPro, I don't know, in my even last vlog I didn't record the checkpoint, but I just thought that I will just, you know, inform it. But actually, let me be honest, okay? I'll be honest. The checkpoint before, you know, the guy who pulled me, I could have avoided it, okay? So when there's a car here, if I'm just going through this side, he's not gonna pull me over. Simple as that. But today I wanted to show you guys that they're gonna pull you over if you're just gonna go as normal as it is. I mean, especially with this camera mounted. So if the car is going here, okay, like they were two-way, so if I'm just gonna keep my bike this way, going like this, it's not gonna pull me over. But if I'm just gonna go like how I went here, this side, close to this side or this side, then he's gonna put the torchlight and pull me over. Simple as that. So I could have avoided it, but I just wanted to show you guys that they will pull you over if you are close to them. I mean, not normal occasions, but when you are with the GoPro mounted on, it happens. So guys, like I was saying before, we need to take a trip to Gaul. I have never been to Gaul in my life. I don't know how it's gonna go. So now I am in a dilemma. So the dilemma, what it is whether I go to the Gaul, I get a room to stay, I stay there for like a couple of days, do some vlogging around there, or if I just go to the Gaul in the morning, and the same day, afternoon or evening, I return back to Colombo. So I don't know which option should I go with. Red light. Let's slow down. I really don't want to risk these signal lights, you know. People here, 80% they risk the signal lights, and 50% of, not 50, I would say 75% of the time, due to traffic, you know, the road situations here, people work, all like the police, they don't mind, but 25% time when you get you know, a cop that's a bit stricter, then you're messed up with the situation. There's no one coming to help you. Then you just have to pay the fine. He's gonna hold your license, and he's gonna give you the fine ticket which you have to pay at a nearest post office, and then bring that receipt back to him, and then he's gonna hand over the license to you. So you have to bring it back to the police department which he belongs to. So the police department he belongs to might be different, you know. It might be the Slave Island Police, Peta Police, Kolpiti Police, Galawata Police, Bomlapidia Police. So he will tell you which branch of the police he belongs to. So you have to go to that branch of the police, and then you have to collect your license. So I don't want to go through that sort of an headache, you know. Actually, you know, guys, I still forgot to get some cash from my bank. Sucks to be me. I don't think there are any ATMs on the way. I mean, ATMs of the bank that my card is issued. Okay, there are cops again here. I hope these guys, they don't stop me. Again, they do.
Good evening.
Good evening. Huh? Batramulla. පිටරට. Then මම YouTube channel එකක් තියනවා. ඒකට vlog video කරනවා. මේ මම bike round
Video කරගෙන යනවා.
ඔව්. So guys, as you can see, it's not even, I don't think it's even 1 hour. 2 checkpoints I got stopped at. So this never ever happened before. The moment I mounted the GoPro in the chin, you know, the cops, they see there's something in the chin camera. So the cop was asking me, where are you from? So I said Batramulla. Actually, I'm from Company Media, but at the moment my residence is in Batramulla. So I told him Batramulla, but in my license it's Company Media. That's Colombo 2. And he asked me, do you work? So I told him I work in the overseas. So that's true, I'm here on vacation. I reside in overseas. So I told him I am in overseas. So he said, what are you doing now? I don't know if he asked me what work I'm doing in overseas or what I am doing like right now. So I told him I have a YouTube channel. I'm doing some vlogging. I'm taking a video recording on the tour around the Colombo. So he told me, so you're just taking a video recording and going all over the city? I said, yeah. He said, okay. So it's normally not a concern, but you know, when something is giving attention, you're bringing the attention of the cops, that's really hassling me. Like before, I mean, I'm not talking negative, but before I had the camera, I had this Freakon R1, so it's not as GoPro, you know, it's not visible as GoPro. They don't know what it is. They think it's something Bluetooth, intercom, some stuff. Of course it is an intercom, it's Bluetooth, also it's camera. Because people here, they sell this stuff, but only intercom version, no camera. So mine has camera, so they just think it's some intercom or Bluetooth because I listen to music on my device. So but now once I have the GoPro, they know that there is something mounted on his camera, and maybe tourists, you know, a lot of tourists here, they use the GoPro. Sri Lankans, they don't use GoPro as per my, what I have noticed, observation. You know, tourists in the sense, Sri Lankans, of course, Sri Lankans who are residing in overseas or who are citizenship of dual citizen of another countries, Australia, US, Canada, or something like that, or the tourists, the real tourists themselves, like European people, you know, like that. it's a very less amount of people living in Sri Lanka, residing permanently here in Sri Lanka using a GoPro. It's pretty rare on that occasion. So we got a 3-wheel tuk-tuk from Southern Province in the front. So that's where we're gonna be going this week, hopefully. I mean, every time there's a police checkpoint, after I put the GoPro, they're stopping me. I don't know. I just don't know. But it's not an issue, like I said earlier. But it's just a little bit hassling for me that I have to make stops. You know, if there, and then sometime here in Rajagiri area there is a police checkpoint. I mean, there's sometime randomly they stop people. So I don't know if they see the GoPro, they will stop, I guess. Like without the GoPro, I had like 50-50 chance of stopping the police, you know. It's not 50-50, actually, it's like 25% chance. As per my experience, past over the month here in Sri Lanka. But with the GoPro, it's like 80% chance for the police to stop you. So that's crazy. So normally this area is where the police they stay here in Rajagiri, and then in the turn here there's a small police outpost which they stay. You see this? So this small outpost, right, this is where the police they staying in case you need any emergency, in case of something happens here, or like anything that they respond from that area. So every area there is a small police outpost, like very common inside the Colombo area. But from the other side, guys, I also need to buy additional batteries for my GoPro, because what I noticed is that when I did the 4K on my last video, my battery drained from 100% to 56% in no time. Seriously, I'm not joking. It wasn't even an hour, I guess, and it drained so fast. So I need to get additional batteries because otherwise I just keep charging the battery, and if it dies when I'm going on somewhere long distance, I'm gonna miss out on recording the moment, you know. So guys, this is the Parliament Road that we were coming from. I don't know why they have turned off the lights today. They got 2 speed in this road. I mean, it's a straight road, but guys, always be safe. I mean, if you see too many people, too many vehicles, don't speed in this road. You don't want to risk your life, you want to respect others' life as well. But at times when it's you are like pretty sure it's empty, I don't know, you can go 80, or people they go 100 meter also, like they go more than 100 speed, 110. I have seen a lot of these what do you say, these pickups, Hilux, you know, Toyota Hilux and Nissan Navara, and you know, vehicles like the Mitsubishi, what is that? There's another Mitsubishi pickup, and some Pajeros, especially Land Cruisers, they go too fast. When you are in bike, sometimes, especially like racing bike or something in that category, you have the urge to speed, you know. I mean, that's why you're buying a bike for. Otherwise, if you don't want to go speed, if you don't want to have that fun, you can buy a normal bike, you know. So if you're buying a bike that's in the type of racing or track views or something like that, of course you want to go for speed. But when you're inside the city, always respect the law, respect the speed limit. And at times, like in my previous video, I showed one in my shorts. If you guys have seen my shorts, I went over 100. So when you see the road is completely empty, there is no one to be risked, no vehicles. So for some seconds or for a little while, you can maybe speed up. You know, actually feel that you're riding the like bike. The bike you're riding, you can feel it. Its engine, its beat, its whatever. But when you see traffic, when you see people, residential, don't speed. Don't try to, you know. And I know some people who, for show-off reasons as well, they try to speed in residential areas. It doesn't always go well. You don't have the luck. Sometimes your luck is good, but the person who's coming, I mean the person in the surrounding, his luck or her luck might be bad. So what they're gonna do is when the other person's luck is bad, it's gonna just come and hit at you. You don't want that situation to happen, you know. You can just trust yourself. When you're riding here in Sri Lanka, recently even I heard some news that tourist people, you know, they got injured riding scooty. I mean, if you're riding a two-wheeler, don't try to ride like the very locals. If you are a tourist, don't try to attempt to do that. The locals here are experienced with this, and even with the experience, they get injured, you know. So if you are just try to go as slow as possible, or as minimum speed possible according to your need. Maybe you're going for hospital for emergency. Of course, you cannot be going too slow. But then whatever the minimum you can, like, you know, that you can maintain. I mean, like, in the sense, like maximum speed that you can maintain, you know. So go on that. So now I'm heading actually to the bank because I need some cash in my wallet. Not every shop accepts card payment here. They accept cash. So I'm gonna get into trouble if I don't have cash with me. You know, recently I started using the 6th gear of my bike. I mean, I don't get an opportunity to use the 6th gear because the 5th gear itself is sufficient. But recently I just realized that you can see 67 kilometer per liter with 5th gear. You're going on 60 speed, so it doesn't make sense to put on 6th gear. But then recently I started using the 6th gear just for even more smoother engine. So guys, we have got the cash from the bank, and now we're gonna head back home. What was that insect? So guys, I only withdrew like 2.5k because, like I said, I don't want to keep too much cash in my wallet. Apparently it's just gonna go invisible, you know. There is a high risk of the money going invisible. I don't want to risk that. I mean, if you have cash, you know, it just goes away, man. Like, I'm serious. It's not just here in Sri Lanka, even here there in overseas. If I keep cash in my wallet, no matter the amount, it just gets spent off, you know, no matter what. So the only way, I just keep it in the bank. Guys, there is a mole. Oh shit, I don't know if I got it on camera. You know, the one that has spines in the back. I don't know, man, what it's doing here. The one that got spines in the back, and it's gonna shoot at you if it feels that you are a threat, you know.